Yes, we got Celestial. Okay, haha, got it. And I'm going to flip over and go to Celestial. All right.
Hi there.
Celestial, you found it
Yes, I did.
right before bedtime.
Right before.
Thank you for your patience.
My
Sometimes,
pleasure.
sometimes these take a little bit longer, but it makes things move a lot faster when I'm actually voicing it with people. I
I
think.
get it.
Yeah. So, uh, I guess Christina is saying your voice is very pretty. I think it's
Oh,
to you.
thank you. Thank you.
Um, so for the question that you need to ask, or for me, is I don't get into third party energies. I do more of self help for you. So it's more how can I do something? What do I need to do to release? What can I attract? How do I attract? So more of a how or a what, and make it focused on you versus somebody else. So what would be your question for the tarot?
Well, I would say, what can I do to, um, how do I want to word it? What can I do to encourage more success with like my music career
Music career. Okay.
specifically?
Yeah, that's a good one. So that's specific.
Trying to be. I know that helps.
Yeah, specificity is. Hold on. A joke.
Please don't choke.
Not on TikTok. Got it. Um, Specificity is what really works with the tarot because the tarot's already mysterious enough. We don't need to have even more mysterious added on top of it from us. The
Absolutely.
more specific that we can get, the better. So we're
How
gonna
can you be insightful without having insight?
exactly. So we're going to discuss, ask the tarot, how can you add more success to your music business? What was it again?
Or encourage more success when it comes to my music.
How does you have Celestial, but did you tell me you didn't tell me your actual name though yet, right?
No, I did not. My real name is Renita.
Renita. All right. What can Renita do to encourage more success in her music business? Music light, music voice, music journey.
Oh.
See how that goes. Iris is here. I haven't seen Iris in a minute. How are you? So right before bed, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Just sitting here. My husband's in bed asleep. My baby's in bed and sleep, and I'm just enjoying a quiet moment.
Enjoying a quiet tarot moment, enjoying some TikTok. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Interesting. You are at the very beginning of some new journey, new insight, new thing with your music that's going on right now. I'm going to tell you why in 2 seconds. So, I really want you to pay attention to your words and how you communicate about your music to other people.
Okay.
Um, I also want you to pay attention to real. So, the way that art is described to me, or was a long time ago, is about your intuition, is more of a the thing that you're meant to do in your life is the quietest voice, and you have to hear that quietest voice. And it is so quiet amongst everything else that we have to do, but you have to really pay attention to what that is trying to tell you.
Hmm.
So the reason why I'm telling you that is because I'm getting that from the Two of Swords. And the reason why I'm getting that is because did I lose you? You went.
I'm here. I just muted so I could listen. I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to double check. So with this, you got the Two of Swords. It's usually trapped between a decision. What I like to pay attention to is the moon here. The moon is associated with our intuition. And when you have two decisions, two choices that are going on either side, the one that you want to choose, I just got chills down my right side. and I'm wearing a hoodie. So just FYI, I have no fan going on, but whenever I get chills down my right side, I'm onto something. So the moon is usually associated with the high priestess. Also, the moon in the major arcana just is a very intuitive space. Also, with the moon, it gives off enough light that we know where to go, but we still need to shine some light on some dark spaces to know where exactly we are going. So when you are trapped between two decisions here, going somewhere with your art, really pay attention to that moon, to your intuition, to that quiet voice, to what you truly want to do with your music. Who do you truly want to reach with your music? And one of these, this I'm gonna like just for picture purposes, this side might be like, I'm gonna be rich and famous. This side might be, this is what I truly want, kind of a thing. So just because it's on the moon side, kind of a thing. So that's just something to keep in mind there.
Absolutely.
Now, the card at the bottom of the deck, the reason why I said you're on a new journey as well is because you got the Ace of Swords. So you have, and that's what I like. Again, swords are associated with air, and air is our thoughts and communication. So you really want to pay attention to your words, probably your songs, maybe even your copy of what you're putting onto your posts on social media and how you're letting people know about your music. You probably also want to pay more attention to how you are talking to yourself about your music. And like we've had before, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you've got, those are the three signs that are associated with air. So I'm going to recommend when you do wake up in the morning, or however long you're going to stay up, go Google what Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what their attributes are, and associate those attributes to your music and the question that we've asked, and see how those attributes can be used. There's a word, and use those attributes in order to push your music forward, because that's what you were asking. How can you encourage your music to move forward? So we want to make sure that you are communicating exactly what you want your music to do. What we want to make sure we're communicating and thinking and talking about what we want your music to say to people.
It's our music. It's fine.
Our music. So we want to make sure that we are saying the right things so that our music moves in the correct direction. Does that make sense?
Yes. No, yes, absolutely.
So yeah, so that's what I have for you there, though. But again, you are on the reason why I also said you're on the very beginning of a new journey is because you got a 1 and a 2. So because the tarot we work it from ace to 10, you've got a 1 and a 2. So you're in the very beginning of something. So really pay attention. Once you make this moon decision here, like what this intuition is, that will probably get you to the three of swords, which usually does talk about heartbreak, but let's not think about it that way. When we get to heartbreak, threes usually are a building of a new community, building of a new emotion. For the 3 of Swords, I think it's going to be more of you being very much so in tune with your emotions and your heart and what you want to put out into the world musically and who you want to connect with. So that's what I would pay attention to more when you're going into the 3 of Swords, not necessarily that you're going to be heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
So, but very beginning, keep going. Look up Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and I think that they will have a lot more answers to you than what I can provide for you at this very moment. But they should be able to help you guide your music to a base to where you can encourage more people to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. I did just recently start because I release music under my real name, but I just recently started releasing under Celestial Circle because I've been on my spiritual journey a long time, and grew up, evangelical Baptist in the South, all of that jazz, as I'm certain you can imagine. And then, I went to Bible college. I wanted to be Billy Graham and the Gaithers all rolled into one. And then I realized Christianity, for me at least, was a very toxic space. And so recently in my journey, I wanted to make music for people like me that love to sing and wanted to connect with music, but I haven't fully connected with anything yet. And so I just started writing stuff of my own and releasing it in a way to hopefully reach others like me that,
You just got to
uh,
put it out there.
yeah, I mean, basically, that's what it sounds like it's saying. And just, I'll definitely do the research, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius,
What
so
I
that I
also
can see exactly what's suggested from them.
I also have another insight that as you were talking, this character is blindfolded.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're looking at yourself being, I want you to kind of also picture yourself being blindfolded and not paying attention to everyone else's music about what they're saying and what they're saying that you should do. You really want to pay attention to your own intuition about what you want to do with your music.
Mm.
So, yes, they're blindfolded, but there's a choice. But it's more like I don't want to say do it blindly, but almost like just do it more internally.
Sort of
Um,
like that childlike wonder, just go into it head first without fear and not listening to what others are telling me to do, but just for what my intuition is telling me to do.
Yeah, and intuition. What do you want to do? Don't focus on the thing that I tell people to. Like I'm a tarot reader for writer's block. So what I kind of when I approach people with that too is just more of we are stimulated by stimuli the minute that we open our eyes. So
Mm-hmm.
how can we get more in tune with the present moment?
Mm.
And so that's kind of also what I kind of like to what I would like to kind of stress here with this as well is just your present moment,
Mm-hmm.
the situation. Because you also got water back here and it's a lot there's going to be a lot of emotions that are going on with this.
Mm-hmm.
Take a moment, sit down, what be present, do a breathing exercise when something comes up and you're just like I don't know what to decide, do a breathing exercise and just listen.
Mm. Okay. I'll definitely do that. I also noticed she's sitting on the edge of the water. So
Yeah.
I wonder if it's sort of like a similar thing where I could choose between the swords or I can choose to plunge myself into the water kind of thing. And I don't want to end up drowning myself.
Well, also she's in the snow, you don't want to be like frozen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's very stagnant. It's very like I'm surrounded by choices
Yeah,
and I just have to make one.
you have to make one, but try to again follow your intuition when you're making that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to just make one just to make one. You
No,
want
no,
to
no, no, of course.
just want to make sure. I just wanted to
No,
make
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right.
And I think I saw that you followed me, so super cool.
No,
Um,
absolutely. I was really glad to stumble on your live today.
and then I think like I go live on Tuesdays from 8 to 10. So if you, I'm probably gonna try to start going live a little bit more since we may not. Like I don't know, we might get the app might go away, the app might not. I don't know, but
We shall see. I have a lemon 8, so you should check it out.
that's where
It's great.
I'm
I
on
like
that
it a
one too.
lot.
So
Hmm. I will go follow you there.
yeah, but yeah, so just if you have what I was going to say too is just like if you have another question that comes up or you want some clarity or you need another card pull or whatever, you're more than welcome to come back and I can pull new cards for you.
Absolutely.
So I just wanted to extend that invite.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you have a great night. I hope that that was helpful.
No, absolutely was. I got chills the same time you did, so
Awesome.
I thought it was very
Yeah,
interesting.
I have my hoodie on and I'm like, ooh, I have some chills down. Every time I get chills down my right side, there's always something that I'm on. I'm not like drugs, but I'm on to something. Whenever I get chills down my right side. So
Energetic drug.
energetic drug, that's what it is. So, well, you have a great night, and I guess keep me posted.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, so I sent a reply to Jax.